3,835 pounds, a very clean, very well kept Murphy bed, no slide, no bunk, no carpet couples camper coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you're looking for a nice RV, but a small RV, this would be an awesome way to get one without having to go broke off the new RV price tag. Doesn't that sound attractive? And it's really this front wall Murphy bed over top of this sofa that's the focal point of this camper. And it's really what makes this one work, because what it gives us is the living space of a camper with a slide out, but without the extra length, weight, cost, and often the carpet associated with a slide out camper. So this thing is very nicely kept, very clean, and easy to keep clean because there's no carpet, no heat vents in the floor, none of that nonsense. But what's great is you get nice living space during the day, but at night it makes it very easy to bed down and enjoy yourself. Because all it takes is about 5 seconds and voila, we convert it from that front living room sofa arrangement into a full walk-around queen bed. But what's kind of cool here is you see how you have those straps on the bed right there. What that means, this is a one-piece Murphy bed, not what I call bendy bed. So you don't have to make the bedding every morning and every night. Just set your pillows off to the side, flip the bed up, and go back to camping. Now you still maintain, you know, dual hanging closets on each side of the bed, so you do have like that normal bedroom storage aspect. I also like this extra vent above the bed for the light and the airflow that gives you, as well as the cross breeze windows here. So whether it's sofa side or bedside, you get good light and good airflow in this. Now you also have good storage, and we're a Rockwood dealer. Rockwood and Flagstaff are effectively clone sisters. For whatever reason, the Rockwood family has proven more popular in the marketplace. But as a result, basically, I know my way around this camper very well. This is what I call a Rockwood 2304. And they're, you know, again, other than the name on the front, they're basically the same thing. So looking at this, I remember this is the old hickory wood tones, because Rockwood always gave us, I just did it, Flagstaff gave us choices of wood tones. This is hickory. This is a true hardwood, full cabinet door and insert, and this is nicer pocket screw cabinetry to hold together longer. And I love that all the original owner's manuals and everything is still present and accounted for here in a drawer below us, as is all the electronics that we're seeing above. And that Furrion TV is actually on a pivot out swing arm mount. Not that this floor plan really needs it, since the sofa, which is basically, if I back up, this is roughly where the sofa is. So you always have easy direct viewing entertainment. It's just nice that you really can kind of crank it around a little bit, and it is a DVD Bluetooth system beside it. Now, speaking of windows, over here, we've got a big viewing window on the door side of the RV with a tilt-open Jowlacy style window you don't see used very much in the business. This is also a full 4-person dinette, because this is a full standard body 8-foot wide camper. So it's not a narrow body where we have reduced storage, reduced space, reduced dinette size. Everything in this is full size. So easy access to the storage below the dinette is nice. You got a full drawer over there. And if you look, you can see that the dinette is fully aluminum skeletoned. Now if you look down here, you see the folding legs for the dining table. The information I received from the salesperson that took this in on trade is they basically only used it, I guess, for sleeping. They didn't really put it up in the daytime position, which seems odd in a couple's camper, but neither here nor there. The fact is, though, all the original hardware is there. So all you got to do, toss those legs back on, and you're good to go. Those legs look like they're zip tied together. So it really kind of implies that they've been there, and they've been that way since virtually the time that this RV was originally purchased. Now, quick note, you do have a privacy curtain for the front Murphy bed. You can see it next to that kitchen cabinet there. So if you do want that nighttime privacy, if you have a grandkid or something like that on that dinette, you do have the ability, or you can just pull that shut, do a quick change. Although with the private bathroom in the back, you probably won't need to do it for that. Now, you can see that the overhead doors in here, they are strutted open for easy access. And beside the fridge, we've got a full 6.5 foot tall pantry in here. So this does have good dry storage. Lots of box type storage, you know. Now over here, they gave you as much countertop prep space as is really possible in this little RV by giving you both sink covers and a flush mount tempered glass stove cover, as well as that little flip-up counter extension. And I like what they did down here. They gave you this big plywood box drawer that wraps around the sink to give you easy access to as much storage as possible under that sink area without really letting anything go to waste that could possibly help, you know. And from here, we're just a quick hop, skip, and a jump back to grandmother's house, which is a really weird thing to call a bathroom, but neither here nor there. So one of the cool things about this being 8 foot wide is it gives us a bigger bathroom. And they went big on the bathroom. They did not try to make this as minimal and small as possible, but it's all the little details from this brand that I like the little door stopper there, so that the door handle doesn't constantly smash into that. Little smart detail stuff like that really goes a long way for me, because that's the little stuff that helps you avoid damage on this. And speaking of, I have not really noticed anywhere where I could say, oh yep, there's some cabinet blemishes, or there's where they scuffed their feet on a door, nothing like that. This is well kept. And by the way, this is a little exterior side table that hooks on the side of the camper outside next to your grilling station. So you just got to see that we have a full extra closet here. We've got all sorts of big legroom. You are not going to feel cramped up in this bathroom. And frankly, if two of you have to get in here to get around at the same time, you do have just enough room to do it. I'm not going to say it's going to be the most comfortable experience, but you could make it happen. Awesome linen storage, and a full MaxxAir vent fan with roof vent cover, or Fantastic Fan as it were. This is technically the Fantastic Fan generation from the Rockwood Flagstaff camp, but it still has the roof vent cover. Corner shower with a goofy angle mounted skylight, but that's there because this has a laminated roof which allows them to move those skylights into very odd positions so that you get maximum headroom here in this shower, which is, oh, look at this. Look at they put little foam stoppers in the shower door here to keep it from like extra little wiggle and stuff in transit. These folks were detail oriented. Wow. And just like the inside, the outside of this camper, it's very obvious to see it was clean, well kept. We've got an easy push button power awning with LED lighting, tilt and lock awning arms with an auto rain dump feature, so that's about as easy as it can possibly come. Larger 30-pound propane tanks here, as well as a power tongue jack. So setting up camp on this is simple and easy. And something I should have mentioned immediately in this video, as soon as it began, is that the previous owner's weight distribution hitching stuff here appears to be staying with it. It looks like they are swapping up to a big enough RV or a different type of RV. I don't know exactly what they're swapping into. That is no longer of any use to them. So they said, hey, let it go with that. Now, I don't see the head, the insert of the hitch with it. So that might be maybe the one thing you need to purchase. Again, at the time of this filming, that has not been made clear to me or not. Now, the sidewalls are clean and gleaming. The windows are tinted to keep the sun and the nosy neighbors out. But the suspension on this is a best-in-class thing. This factory uses a four-wheel independent torsion suspension system, not just torsion axle, but torsion suspension, where basically what it does, guys, is if you're going around a corner, it will help the RV stay flat and level instead of leaning and pulling you off the road. Now, this you might notice from the license plate that hasn't been removed quite yet from the previous owners. They came to us from Arkansas with love all the way up here to southern Michigan. When I say no one's too far away to work with Haylett RV, I'm not joking. We make deals happen, guys. Now, it looks like they bracketed on some sort of little rear cargo tray in the back. It looks like just about the size for a small generator. And one of the things that makes me think is, was there too much weight on the back of this? Did they overload it? And I really did some looking around. I actually crawled around on the ground. I'm filthy right now. And I see nowhere where anything has been buckled or compromised. So everything looks good. And you can see that big MaxxAir vent fan sticking up above that vaulted laminated ceiling up there. So this has a full aluminum skeleton under it to keep this thing lightweight. Great longevity. That TV that we saw can actually mount out here. You've got outside grill hookups. And again, if you look at the clean gleam off the sidewall of this, you can see that it was kept conditioned. It was kept protected from the weather. Again, I don't have confirmation of this, but it looks like it was stored indoors. And if they didn't do that, they stayed way on top of their cleaning regimen. There's even they added a MaxxAir vent cover to that over bed vent in the front area. So they even did a couple little add-ons here. This is sharp. This is nice. You are not going to be disappointed with what you see here. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.